Peace and blessings, everyone. Welcome to the Humble Servant Homestead, guys. Today we are out here getting ready to plant our watermelons. Now, guys, we are doing them from scratch. We're pretty much going to amend the holes that we're getting ready to plant our watermelons in, and we're going to direct sow the seeds in the ground. Okay, and so stay tuned, because once they start germinating, then we'll bring you guys back in so y'all can see the updates and what they are doing. All right, so right here, the amendments that I have to put inside of these holes here is I have some sand, and also this right here is some organic matter, pretty much goat poop, grass, and all that different kind of stuff. I've been sitting down and break down over a period of time, and some of the stuff that we're going to be using here is also our gardener tone. All right, and that because watermelon is a heavy nitrogen fixer, a heavy nitrogen feeder. Okay, so you're going to need some source of nitrogen for these watermelons to take off and do what it is that they need to do. Now, with this fertilizer here, as the watermelon grow, what I will come on down and do is I will simply go ahead and feed the holes with this fertilizer here. Now, once the watermelon take over this whole thing here, I won't really be able to come on in and feed it like I usually do. So feeding it at a young stage until I can't feed it anymore. Okay, so guys, what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to get ready to amend these holes here, and I want to take you guys along with me. Now, some of these holes right here, I'm going to be reusing them from last year, and so there is already the sand in some of these holes here, and what I will do is go ahead and reapply some more of this organic matter. All right, so come on over here, guys. What we're going to go ahead and do is pretty much we're going to uncover some of these holes right here. Now, this right here is my marker. I come on out here once these watermelons take off. I come on out and put a marker so I know where the root base of the plant is. Okay, we're pretty much going to.
And so the wood chips and fabric we put down last year actually did help tremendously, because as you can see, the only greenery he had to remove is coming from the old hole from last year.
Yes, and also another thing here, guys, with what you want to do, you want to come on outside. You want to find where you're getting real nice sun, because watermelons, yes, they do like a lot of sun. Okay, so you want to come on out and find that right spot where you're going to be putting your watermelon. Now, you want to also make sure that wherever you are putting them, it is weed free. Okay, you do not want weeds to stifle out your watermelon vines and all that different kind of stuff. So make sure that you can either put down fabric like we did here, and also wood chip. Now, they did real well on the wood chip. It was not a problem for them at all. So you can use wood chip, anything that's going to suppress the weeds. Okay, and so let's go ahead and dig into this hole here. And I'm just going to pull all this mulch back so we don't get any mulch in our holes. All right, and so let's see what these holes are looking like.
How's the dirt?
Dirt, this one right here is a little bit compact more than the other ones that I've dug previously.
Is it because of the heel?
It could be. Not sure if exactly that's what it is, but. And one of the things, as you see me here digging, I want to make sure that I'm getting my shovel down as deep as I can to work that soil all the way down in the ground because watermelons do have a pretty long root system and they want to stay real nice and cool, right? But you know, on top it was a little bit harder.
I was gonna say, 'cause that look nice
Yeah,
and
as you get underneath, it's real nice and loose. And guys, if you can feel this dirt, it is pretty cool. Now today was very hot.
yes, it was.
And this dirt right here is cool, and that's what we're looking for these watermelon roots. Okay? All right, so what I'm going to do right now is get a little sand and put in here. And also get our organic matter. I'm just going to put that right here on top. Now, really your seeds does not need this right here to germinate. We're just putting it in there. It won't hurt the seedlings. So we're just going to go ahead and amend this in the soil right now. So once those seeds take off, they will be running like crazy, okay?
And that's what we want.
And that is what we're looking for. All right. And I'm not going to put that much right now. Just going to put a little bit.
Because you will come and feed.
I will come and feed later on as these plants here grow. And so what we're going to do now is we're going to incorporate all this right here in this hole. And so voila, that is it right there for this hole here, guys. Now what I'm going to go ahead and do right now is pretty much go over all the varieties of watermelons that we will be planting in these holes here. And also another thing here, guys, with all these watermelons and different kind of stuff, if you have land wherever you are, if you have any kind of dirt or anything like that, it is best to put your watermelon in the dirt, okay? Just dig you a hole, put in your amendments, whatever you go out, get you some compost, you know, black cow, and get your sand and just amend that dirt, okay? Put in your fertilizer, whatever it is that you're
Even
going to
your
be using.
kitchen scraps.
Yes, you can, hey, anything that you can use, anything that can break down and turn into
Organic matter.
Organic matter. Put it in your watermelon hole, and I'm telling you, you'll be surprised how they grow. Now, last year was good. We had plenty of watermelon out of this patch here, and so we're looking for another good year on the homestead. So guys, what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to go over all the varieties of watermelons that we will be planting, okay? So right here we have up is some Desert King watermelon. Now this here is a yellow meat watermelon that we will be planting here on the homestead, and we're going to see how they do here, okay? All right, so let's see here. It's very humid outside, and we also have crimson watermelon. Now this was one that we planted last year, and I'm telling you, these bad boys, they were sweet, super sweet. So we're going to try them, and I don't know if it's going to stay true because we did plant it amongst other watermelon down here. So hey, it could turn out to be something different. So we'll see what happens. All right. And so right here we also have Jubilee watermelon, okay? And we have one right here that we bought from the store. that was so delicious. It was so sweet. And so we save us some seeds. So this watermelon would be a unknown variety. Okay? And here on the homestead, guys, we always want to plant stuff that have seeds inside of them. So that way we can always come back and plant and, replant. All right?
Save seeds and replant.
That's right. And so also there's another watermelon. I believe it's in the house. I'm going to have to go out and get it. But we also have penny sunburst watermelon. A subscriber sent us that watermelon. I believe that's her very own watermelon she created on her homestead. So
Cross-pollination from 2 varieties that she planted.
And so we are definitely going to go ahead and try those watermelons out as well. Now, so what we're going to do, I think this one here, I'm going to go ahead and plant
the unknown
in this hole. All right?
We're going to call it Sweet Sensation.
Sweet Sensation.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So what I'm going to do here, guys, I'm pretty much going to go ahead and put the point of the watermelon, which is the pointed part of the watermelon, down in the ground. Okay? And so we'll just put it down like that. And I'm going to go ahead and put at least about 6 seeds inside of this hole here. And just in case some does not germinate. Okay? So that's just a rule of thumb. Put a little bit more than, and if they all germinate, we'll come on in and we'll thin them out. All right?
Maybe.
Yeah, we're gonna have to thin them out. It's a lot of seeds in this hole.
If they all germinate.
Yes. So I know I said I'm going to put 6, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 7 in the hole. All right. Go ahead and make it 8. All right, and we're just going to go ahead and cover that on over. Okay, guys, and so what I want y'all to go ahead and do, just stay tuned. Let me go ahead and get all the rest of these holes right here prepared, and we're going to go ahead and plant up all these watermelons. Okay, and so now that we have these seeds planted in the hole, guys, now it is that time to go ahead and water them. Now, one of the thing is, you have to know that watermelon, right? You hear that name? Watermelon. They love water. Okay, so you have to make sure that you have some kind of water system out here to water your watermelon. Now, last year, it was a bit of a tedious job to come out here and water these melon all the time. So this year we are definitely running a drip system down here to water our watermelon. But since we don't have the drip system run as yet, so we will be hand watering these seeds, and of course we're going to have to eventually come on in and put in that system. Okay, so make sure you have some kind of water source for your watermelon. All right, guys, so now just stay tuned, hang on in there. We plant these seeds. Now once they germinate, we will bring you guys back and let you all see what they are looking like. All right, so we're going to just go ahead and water in these watermelon here, water in these seeds here. All right. Okay, guys, and so just stay tuned. All right, and so we'll see you once these seeds germinated. Okay, and so we are back out here in the watermelon patch just to give you guys an update of what is going on here. Now, it has been right at around, I want to say about 2 weeks since we planted these watermelon seeds here. And really, typically, watermelon takes right around 4 to 10 days for them to germinate. And that's one of the reasons why we actually wait till this time to plant our watermelon seeds, because once they get in that real good sun, they germinate real fast. Okay, and so this one right here, the variety that was unknown, and as y'all can see,
It's still unknown.
it's still unknown. We have not gotten any germination out of them just as yet. Now, I'm not going to give up on them. I'm going to simply keep on watering them, leave them in that spot, and see if they'll do something. I may give them another week. If nothing happens, I will simply go ahead and plant some other variety inside of these holes here. And so most of our other varieties, they did popped up. Now, if y'all can see, they're doing okay. Now, I don't really too much like the way how these true leaves right here are looking. The night have still been cold here. We're still having cold nights, and I don't know if that's what causing the leaves to look like that, but we're going to leave them, keep on tending to them, watering them, and see what they do. And so we'll take you guys along with us on that journey. So,
But look, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 holes of the unknown.
yeah, unknown.
I think that's just wasted real estate.
Not really. We're gonna give them a little bit more time.
Okay.
We'll give them a little bit more time and see what they do.
Okay.
And hey, we'll see what they do.
All right.
All right. So, but nonetheless, that right there is it. Like I said, we have quite a bit of holes that did germinate pretty well. For the other ones, them that didn't germinate, we'll give them a little bit more time, and we may come on in and drop some more seeds and see what they do. But guys, that right there is it. Coming along, planting our watermelon. Now we'll show you the whole step of how we get our dirt amended, and also digging the holes and amending them. And so, hey, we're gonna see what happened this watermelon season. We'll bring it down here, show you the good, the bad, and the ugly. But nonetheless, I just want to say thanks to each and every one of you all out there for stopping by the Humble Servant Homestead. And as always, peace and blessings to each and every one of you guys out there. If you have a blessed day.